Every gym has that one exercise. The exercise everyone believes is essential. The movement beginners rush to perform on their first day. The exercise that has become a symbol of fitness itself, and for decades, and one exercise has held that title, the bench press. Now, before you get angry, let me explain. The bench press is not a bad exercise. In fact, it can be excellent for building strength and muscle. But the real question is this: does it deserve the legendary status people give it? For many people, the answer may be no. Because millions of gym goers spend years obsessing over their bench press numbers while neglecting other muscles that would improve their physique far more. Today, we're exploring why the bench press may be one of the most overrated exercises in fitness. Because sometimes, the most popular exercise isn't necessarily the most important. Walk into almost any gym, you'll hear the same question. How much do you bench? Not, how many pull-ups can you do? How strong is your lower body? How healthy are your shoulders? Just one question. How much can you bench? Somehow, the bench press became the universal measure of strength. And because of this, many people organize their entire training around improving one single number. But here's the shocking part. A, bigger bench press does not automatically mean a better physique, nor does it automatically mean better athletic performance. Many people train chest multiple times every week. Heavy bench presses, incline. Presses, machine presses, chest flies. Meanwhile, they completely neglect their backs and rear shoulders. Over time, this creates muscular imbalances, rounded shoulders, poor posture, shoulder discomfort, and in some cases, increased injury risk. Most people don't know. This modern life already places us in a forward-rounded position. Hours of sitting and phone use pull the shoulders inward. Excessive. Pressing can sometimes make this even worse if pulling. Exercises are neglected. The irony, many people think more bench pressing will improve their appearance. But sometimes, improving posture and developing the back creates an even bigger transformation. This may surprise many people. Research increasingly suggests that different individuals respond differently to exercises. Some people feel the bench press, mostly in their shoulders. Others feel it in their triceps. Some struggle to properly activate their chest at all. Body. Proportions matter. Arm length, shoulder structure, mobility. All of these factors influence how effective the exercise is for each person. For some individuals, dumbbell presses or machine presses may actually feel significantly better. This teaches an important lesson. No exercise is perfect for everyone. The bench press is one of the exercises most commonly associated with shoulder discomfort. Now, this does not mean bench pressing is dangerous. Millions of people perform it safely. However, excessive volume, poor technique, and neglecting shoulder health can create problems over time. Many people focus only on pushing strength while ignoring the muscles responsible for stabilizing the shoulders. And eventually, imbalances begin to appear. The number one mistake is believing that bigger numbers always equal better. Results, sometimes smarter training, produces better long-term progress. Here's something most people never consider. If your goal is aesthetics, increasing your bench press from 100 kilograms to 140 kilograms may not dramatically change your appearance, but increasing your shoulder width and lat size might. Wide shoulders and a broad back often have a much greater impact on overall physique. This is why many people become disappointed. They spend years chasing bigger bench numbers, yet still don't look the way they imagined. Because aesthetics are about proportions, not just strength. Some of the most impressive physiques in history were not built around extraordinary bench presses. Many elite bodybuilders focused heavily on mind-muscle connection, exercise variation, and balance development. They understood something important. No single exercise builds a complete physique. Even a great exercise can become overrated when people treat it like the answer to everything. And that's exactly what happened. With the bench press, absolutely not. The bench press remains one of the best compound exercises for building upper body strength. It effectively trains the chest, shoulders, and triceps. It is simple, easy to track, and highly effective for progressive overload. The problem is not the exercise itself. The problem is the obsession surrounding it. The belief that it is the ultimate measure of fitness. Because True fitness is much more than one number. It's mobility, posture, athleticism, balance, endurance, and overall health. Train your chest, but also train your back, train your shoulders, train your legs, strengthen your core, develop balanced proportions, because a balanced body always performs better and looks better. Think of the bench press as one tool in a toolbox, a valuable tool, but not the only one, the most overrated. Exercise is not necessarily the worst exercise. It is simply the exercise that receives far more attention than it deserves. And for many people, that exercise is the bench press. It is excellent, but it is not magical. It is not the only path to strength. And it is certainly not the only path to an impressive physique. Remember this, fitness is a long journey. The goal is not to become obsessed with one lift. The goal is to build a body that is strong, healthy, and capable for years to come. Train intelligently, focus on balance, and never allow popularity to determine your priorities. Because sometimes, the exercises everyone talks about are not the ones that matter most. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more science-based fitness content. Share this video with a friend who constantly asks, "How much do you bench?" And let us know in the comments, what do you think is the most overrated exercise in fitness? Until next time, train smart, stay healthy, and keep building the strongest version of yourself. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and should not replace professional medical or fitness advice. Consult a qualified healthcare professional before beginning any exercise program, especially if you have injuries or health concerns.